So we're already looking forward to the 2022 NFL draft order, which is not depressing at all. Week 9, and yes, the Vikings are 3-4. They can get off the mat. They're currently the 8th seed. They could easily slide into one of the final wild card spots, and maybe the Zimmer era will continue. I don't know, but but the Vikings could fire Zimmer right meow. Maybe that kickstarts my heart, Motley Crue style, and then the Vikings go on a 2017-esque playoff run, except with a better ending this time around. But is what it is. And looking at the current NFL draft order, the Vikings select 14, same as last season. And I don't want to talk about draft stuff. Like, don't get me wrong, the NFL draft is phenomenal. Absolutely love it. From January, it's depressing as January. From January to April, it's the most wonderful time of the year. But not now, man. Not now. Plus, looking at what Vikings draft needs, probably cornerback, even if Zimmer's not here. Wouldn't that be the kiss of death? It's like how a hornet dies after it stings you. It's just like, I got you good, effers, where Zimmer gets fired and the Vikings spend their first pick on a cornerback. Just great. But hey, Rick Spielman was scouting Nevada quarterback Carson Strong the other night. He looked pretty damn good. If they're not sold on Kellen Mond, maybe there's a new GM. I don't know. There's a lot of different directions, a lot of variables up in the air, so it's really hard to project right now for the Vikings. But just looking through the draft order, Lions, they may be locking up the number 1 seed pretty soon because, I mean, the Lions play hard for Dan Campbell. There just isn't any talent there. Now, the Dolphins and the Texans may give them a run for their money, but also, how would you like to be a Dolphins fan right now, where you had double-digit wins last year and then just... And also, you gave up your draft pick as opposed to the Niners draft pick in your trade with the Eagles to move on up and take Jalen Waddle. So now that's not looking great. And everyone and their mom is going to be talking about, oh, the Eagles have 3 out of the top 10 picks. That's going to be the, hey, did you know that Antonio Gates played basketball? Talker for the next hot second. But the Eagles, Howie Roseman, Howard. He did again. So you got the Eagles at 3 with the pick that they got from Miami. You got the Eagles at 9 with the pick that they got from the Colts in the Carson Wentz deal, which is a second-round pick now, could turn into a first-round pick. Looks like it's gonna. And then the Eagles have their own pick at 8. By the way, the Eagles at 3 and 5, I mean, they're a couple players away, but they're not bad. Like, I love me some Jalen Hurts, man. I believe in it. Even though that team, they got some aging veterans, it could be time for a hard reset. But they have a quarterback. They got Devontae Smith. We'll see there. Also, who else has 2 picks? Oh, the Giants have 2 picks because from the Justin Fields trade. So the Giants are currently at 5 with their own selection, and also 11 with the selection from the Bears. And then who else? Oh, yeah, the Lions could go top and bottom, man. Say the Rams win the Super Bowl, which... So the Lions could have the number 1 overall pick as well as the number 32 overall pick, which is kind of funny to me. Then you got the usual suspects. You got Jacksonville, you got Washington, you got the Jets. Even though, hey, they got the future quarterback of Mike White. Just good times, man. Good times. Oh, also, yeah, the Jets have an extra first-round pick because of the Jamal Adams trade. Seattle and the Rams, they're not going to draft in the first round for like 9 years. It's kind of crazy. And also, you do have some teams like the Patriots and the Broncos and the Cleveland and Kansas City. Kansas City currently sitting outside the playoff places right now, and we'll see there. But yeah, this is more important talking about the Vikings. And taking a look at the Vikings' current picks right now. They currently have 14 and 45 and 76 in day 1, day 2. If those numbers sound familiar, it's because that's where the Vikings drafted last year. But this time with a second-round pick, which is great. They're absent a fourth-round pick, which was sent to the Jets as part of the Herndon trade. But remember, you get a sixth-round pick back. So basically, you got Chris Herndon. All he does is catch touchdowns and first downs for the difference between a 4th and a 6th-round pick. And it's not horrible. It's not the greatest, but it's not horrible. 5th-round pick, they shipped their original pick to Jacksonville as part of the Unique Trade 1.0. And then they got a 5th-round pick back from the Ravens as part of the Unique Trade 2.0. It's good times. They have their 6th-rounder, and they're absent a 7th-rounder, but of course it's Spielman, and he always gets the 7th-round picks because they included their 2022 7th-rounder to Kansas City with Mike Hughes as part of that trade, and then they got that 6th-rounder back from the Chiefs. That could be a mid-round pick now. The Chiefs are not good. It's whatever. Also, the Vikings, because of their free agency, are not in line for any compensatory picks projected by Over the Cap. So no extra nice coming the Vikings' way in all likelihood. But yeah, there's already mock drafts out, of course. And even if Zimmer is gone, the first 3 picks all go defense. Yeah, I mean, I love me some Sauce Gardner. I think that he is the top cornerback. Well, besides Stingley, I think that he is a top cornerback in this draft. Okay, Zach Harrison from The Ohio State University is a stud, but Bolden's the man from the U. So I like all these players, but I don't know, man. Especially if the Vikings fire Zimmer and get an offensive-minded head coach, I don't see it going this way. Like, I see hammering some interior offensive line. You already got your tackles. I think Bradbury, the bloom is off the rose. Udo, TBD. Ezra's faring pretty decent. We'll see if Wyatt Davis, no matter what, gets in there. Yeah. Oh, by the way, you get Irv back. Oh, ay Dios mío. Think of how great this, again, no disrespect to Gronklin at all. He's been great, but imagine how good this offense would be with Irv and Gronklin. But then they'd still run the ball. So, yeah. Again, this is way too depressing to be talking about week 9. Yet, here we are. Vikings currently drafting 14. Whatever. Anyways, let us know your thoughts on our thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a couple of dineros in El Venmozos. That's not Spanish. But until next time, Skull Production Value.